the hell are you talking about?
Just pipe down and come out of there, all of you.
This really stinks, you know that?
Hey, zip it, punk, unless you want to stand resisting arrest.
Hey, man, listen, we're just a bunch of, what do you call them, spelunkers looking at a cave, right?
Yeah.
We finished serving breakfast an hour ago.
Oh, well.
Why don't you try wearing a watch? You don't seem to have any sense of time.
You know, I think I must have left it somewhere.
What, your watch?
No, I meant my sense of time.
Wise guy.
How about a cup of coffee, at least?
I think you can manage by yourself.
Yes?
All right, what the hell is going on here, Chief?
Please, Mr. Shirogane, do come in.
Yes, I was just going.
I want to talk to you too, Tanakura.
Well, by all means. Please feel free to call my secretary and make an appointment.
Don't play that game with me. A lot of my staff has been falsely arrested lately, and I'm wondering why.
What are you talking about? Are you following this, Chief?
The accusation's absurd. Your associates are facing very serious charges. Drug trafficking, assault and battery, trespassing, resisting arrest. I could go on and on.
I bet you could. Don't forget spitting in public. Those charges are totally bogus.
Just rounding up the usual suspects.
Yes. Yes, that could be it. But what I don't get is why my people are the only ones being rounded up. After all, it seems to me I'm not the only one around here with a few rotten apples in my barrel.
Actually, when you come right down to it, we're a pretty quiet bunch. Hell, we don't even have a casino train. You see, we try and keep our noses clean. That way the police don't bother us.
It must be something very important, whatever you've got hidden down in the bottom of that mine of yours, Tanakura.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
I was just wondering, how long is this fish going to be the house special?
I've got a ton of it, and it's frozen, so it lasts forever.
What's the date on this one? You have any idea?
Who knows, maybe last year sometime.
Gee, maybe that explains why it tastes so fresh.
Fresh frozen from the sea, it hangs in suspended animation, its flavor and flakiness preserved forever.
That's really poetic, you know? You ought to put that on a sign somewhere.
Just you wait, you'll be a poet too someday.
Why do you say that?
You've got so much time on your hands. Listen to that, another roundup. It's getting to be like they happen twice a day.
We bring them in, let them go. Bring them in, let them go. I tell you, it's nuts.
What can I do for you?
The usual.
Sorry, we're fresh out of ramen, but we do have a fish special if you'd care for that.
I'll come back.
Something funny about that kid. All he ever eats is ramen, ramen, ramen. It's crazy.
Maybe not so crazy.
Huh?
He was smart enough not to order the fish. Check, please.
Hello, George.
Hey there, shouldn't you be in school?
What are you talking about? It's Saturday. There's no school.
Is it Saturday, really?
What's the matter? Did you just wake up or something?
No, I just seem to have lost my sense of time lately.
Whatever. Hey, come on. I want you to come with me.
In case you've forgotten, your daddy fired me. I'm not your bodyguard anymore.
That doesn't mean we can't have lunch together. Come with me. My treat.
Where are we going?
There's a new restaurant that just opened in Whitetown.
In Whitetown, huh?
Oh, come on, George. Just this one time. So, what are you thinking about?
A way to get out of it.
You can't think of one, can you?
Damn it, we're too late.
They're cops again. It must have been those sirens we heard on the way.
Idiot! Of course it was the cops. If you'd driven faster, we might have gotten here in time. Damn. What trumped-up charges have they dreamed up now?
Boss? This is a surprise. What are you doing here?
Enjoying your snack, Raccoon?
Oh, well, I was feeling a bit hungry, so I had the boys wait here while I went to the store.
While you got your snack, your boys were arrested, you jackass! Does everybody I hire have the IQ of a baboon?
You know, there's no way we can ever come out on top if we've got both Tanakura and the cops working against us. I mean, the legal fees alone are bleeding us dry.
Don't you think I already know that?
At this rate, we'll be lucky if the casino train don't...
Shut up before you say something I'll really regret. Tell everyone I want them to lay low for a while. No pissing in public, no dropping cigarette butts on the ground, nothing. Got it?
Yeah.
I wish I knew who blew the whistle on the casino train.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Oh, just taking a little walk.
Got yourself a date with the little lady, huh? Nice work, Kodama.
Oh, I don't know if you'd call it a date.
We're just going to check out that new restaurant they've opened in Whitetown.
I hear you've been having a rough time lately, Mr. Shirogane. My sympathies.
Oh, nothing we can't handle. Don't give it another thought, really.
That right. Okay, I won't then.
See you later.
It was Kodama. He blabbed it to Tanakura's daughter, she told her father, and he told the chief. Yes, that must be it. Hey, Raccoon.
Yeah, boss?
Make yourself useful and get rid of this.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
So where you want to go next? What about the car?
Take it. Leave me alone. I want to think.
Man, I gotta go get rid of...
Just some coffee and toast.
Coming up.
Damn. They'll never make the charges stick, of course. But still, it means my boys are stuck in a holding tank for as long as the police can keep them there. And if one of them talks...
What do you think this is, a diner? If all you want is coffee and toast, you can get it at Tonbo or somewhere like that.
That dump's only got frozen fish on the menu.
Well then, why not try that new place that just opened on the other side of town?
I wouldn't want to cramp George's style.
What's that supposed to mean? Is George there or something? Anyway, what do you care if he is? Don't tell me you're hiding from your own bodyguard.
I'm not hiding, I just can't trust anybody right now. That's the reason I came in here.
Oh, I see, so you trust me, do you?
You're one person who'd never talk.
Really? How can you be so sure?
What are they up to? Why are the police cracking down all of a sudden?
You mean, why are they cracking down on you?
That big thug Tanakura's got a lot more dirty work going on than we have, and they don't even touch him.
This town has its own way of dealing with folks who aren't from here. It doesn't matter how important or successful you are, you'll always be an outsider. That goes for the police, too. They'll always take the side of a local person over an out-of-towner.
Yes, I suppose so. But then, you're not from around here either, are you?
No, I'm not.
Yet despite that, you seem to fit in all right. I wish you'd share your secret with me. How can I make these people accept me as they do you?
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. Of course, I had an advantage in that my husband was a local.
You came here when? 5 years ago? That was when my brother Rin was in town. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's right.
And here you are, only 5 years later, and you've somehow found a way to fit into this place as if you were a native. It's not fair. This backward little town, I don't know why I care what they feel about me anyway.
Another thing in my favor was that I lost my husband. Everyone in Kimajuku was very kind to me after he died.
Yes, I suppose being a beautiful young widow does have certain advantages.
It's all too much. I couldn't eat another bite.
This your first time here?
Of course, that's why I asked you. I wanted my first time to be with you, George. Do you still prefer the ramen at Tonbo?
To be honest, yeah.
George, tell me something. What did you mean back there earlier when you said you didn't have any sense of time? Were you being serious?
Yeah, it's the strangest thing, like I left it behind somewhere.
Yeah, like where?
Somewhere a long time ago. I lost it in the falling snow.
No, but seriously, George, don't you think it's important to have some kind of grasp of time? I mean, if you're going to have any kind of future.
Huh?
You weren't even listening to me, were you?
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
You see, that's my point. How are you ever going to get ahead if you keep wandering off like that?
You're so right.
But seriously, George, come on. You must have some kind of hopes of where you want to be in the future.
I think maybe I waited too long.
What about when you were a kid? Didn't you have hopes of what you wanted to be? There must have been something.
When it comes to hopes, I'm pretty hopeless.
My God, that's sad.
Your sympathy is touching.
As for me, once I'm all through with high school, I'm going to get far away from here. I'll go to college in Tokyo and find myself a career.
I don't suppose you've told Daddy about this idea yet, have you? He seems the type that'd want you to marry a nice, suitable man.
Ugh, stop it. You're making me sick.
He'll want you to stay here and take over the Tanakura Corporation.
Yes, well, maybe he will, but I'm not going to. The great family business? Ha! Nobody knows it, but it's in the red. I may not even be able to afford to go to Tokyo, college, anything. In a way, I envy you, George. You know that? It must be nice to drift through life not having any future to worry about. No family, like a stone around your neck. Oh. Sorry. Got a little carried away.
Yeah, you made some good points.
I'll be all right. Just blowing off steam, that's all.
Don't worry, I understand. But is it true what you just said?
Is what true?
All that stuff about Tanakura Industries being in the red.
Yes, it's true.
That explains why there's so many guys hanging around with time on their hands.
Huh? Where? Hey, you're right! Those men all work for my father, but I have no idea what they're doing over here.
Just making sure you're okay, Miss Tanakura. You know it can be dangerous on this side of the tracks.
Huh. Since when is it your business where I go?
Listen, your father worries about you. Especially when you're hanging out with guys like this. Guys who work for Ginzami Industries.
The last thing our boss wants is some Ginzami spy messing with his daughter, so you stay away from her. You got it, punk?
You guys really need to get a hobby. Huh? But maybe thinking up this stupid tough guy dialogue is a full-time job, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Better take it easy. The cops might be watching.
Yeah, like we really give a damn about the cops.
Is that right? Now what makes you guys so special? I'm guessing that your boss and the cops have a little arrangement.
Son of
Well, okay. If he's paid the cops to look the other way when you boys get rowdy, then what are we waiting for? Bring it on.
You want it? Yeah, I'll show you!
Oh my god, he'll get himself killed! Help!
I know that voice. Come on. Huh? George!
Just stay away.
What?
That's what they want. They want you to mix it up so the cops can pull you in.
Shut your mouth.
Go on, get out of here.
George!
Besides, I'm having fun here. Don't go and spoil it for me.
All right, break it up, everyone.
Good. Took him long enough.
Whatever's going on here, I got a hunch it's going to be a mess to sort out. But fortunately, it's not my jurisdiction, so I think I'll just be on my way.
Good job. You are one tough hombre, Georgie.
Shut up, you.
Huh?
You're under arrest.
Huh?
You've got it wrong. They had nothing to do with it. These are the guys you want, right over here.
Stay out of this.
Wait a minute. I was here the whole time. I saw everything, and what he says is true. They're totally innocent. They're the ones that picked the fight.
Miss Tanakura!
Hey!
You're Miss Tanakura, as in daughter of Mr. Tanakura?
Guilty as charged, officer. And my friend here had nothing to do with it either. You see, he asked me out on a date, and I said yes, and then these guys just got incredibly jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah.
In other words, this whole altercation was just some sort of lover's quarrel, is that it?
Uh-huh.
So we have your personal assurance that these others were not involved.
That's right.
In that case, I guess we won't be needed here. Thank you for your help. All right, let's go.
What, they're leaving? I took that pounding for nothing?
Man, this is one crazy town.
George, the next time we go out, I know this great noodle place on the south side. I think you'll like it. Hey, what's the matter now?
This looks a lot like a place I left behind somewhere.
What do you mean?
The track that runs in the middle. Not red, not white.
Come on, that means a train's coming. Let's go. George!
Okay,